Hello again everyone, I am back and let me tell you this, Jacob has been very busy recently. So just to give you an idea of what's been going on, I came up with a new idea of an ice cream flavour and I was under no delusion that any ice cream companies would ever take a random consumer seriously. So I decided to grab their attention a little bit by bringing out my alter ego. I sent them this. To whom it may concern, I believe I've come up with the most brilliant of ideas. As I'm sure you're aware, there are the classic ice cream flavours, vanilla, chocolate and strawberry. Then there are the more adventurous flavours, salted caramel, bubblegum, and one of my personal favourites, mint choc chip. My only minor issue with mint choc chip ice cream is that it's too much mint and not enough chocolate. I believe I have fixed this issue. Choc mint chip ice cream. Patent pending. Let that sink in. Chocolate ice cream with crystallised pieces of mint running throughout. I know I'm salivating. For the small fee of 30% of all sales, you are welcome to use this idea and put it into production. Many thanks, Jacob Debbs. After a day or two, I received a few responses. Ben & Jerry's were the first to get back to me and they sent me this. Good afternoon, Jacob. Greetings from Ben & Jerry's. Valued customers like yourself are encouraged to post suggestions on our social media pages. Ben & Jerry's do monitor these pages and would listen to the customer voices. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, Jacob. Kind regards, Anastasia. So I set up a Facebook and Twitter account for Jacob and I did exactly what Anastasia said. Now my tweet received absolutely no response and my Facebook post minutes after I put it on the Ben & Jerry's Facebook page was removed. This left me a little bit frustrated, but I thought, well, on to the next one. And shortly afterwards, Walls sent me this. Good afternoon, Jacob. Greetings from Walls. Valued customers like yourself are encouraged to post suggestions on our social media pages. Walls do monitor these pages and would listen to the customer voice. Hang on a second, this is all sounding a little bit familiar, don't you think? I wonder what the name of the person is who sent this to me. Anastasia. Unbelievable. This, as you can imagine, did not sit well with me. So I gave Anastasia a piece of my mind. Anastasia? Wasn't it you who replied to me when I pitched the same idea to Ben & Jerry's? I tried taking your advice and posting about this ice cream revolution on the Facebook and Twitter pages, only for my Facebook post to be removed and my tweet not even liked, let alone retweeted. Now you try to fob me off with the same carbon copy blanket response. You tell Ben, Jerry and Mr. Wall that I'll be taking my services elsewhere. Good day to you, Anastasia. I said good day. Many thanks, Jacob Debbs. A lady called Annie then replied to me with this. Hi, Jacob. Thank you for your response. I'm sorry to hear your comments were removed. As a customer ambassador, I'm unable to forward your suggestions for you. I can only suggest you email your business plan to the email provided by my colleague. I know this is still disappointing for you. Kind regards and stay safe, Annie. At this point, it started to feel like I was being handed over like a relay baton. And in all honesty, Annie was about as useful as a pot noodle in a desert. I had to get back to her in some way. Annie. Whilst I appreciate you trying to help, your response leaves a lot to the imagination. Your colleague only said to try social media. As I pointed out before, I've been censored on there. The customer service has left me very disappointed, and so I would like to speak to someone senior. Ideally Mr. Wall himself, but since he founded the company in the 1700s, I understand this is unlikely, so any old manager will do. I didn't want to have to become a Karen, but you've left me no choice. Please forward them my email address. Many thanks, Jacob Debbs. I was then handed over to yet another person who worked at Walls. Hello from Walls. Thank you for your recent comments to us, Jacob, regarding your great idea for a new flavour of ice cream. We're always looking for ways in which we can improve our range of products and always welcome ideas and suggestions. We will pass your idea to the team who may consider it for future developments, and we sincerely appreciate the time and effort you've taken to share your idea. If you need any further assistance or information, please contact us by letter or email, or if you'd rather chat to someone over the phone, then do please give us a call. Yours sincerely, Sandy. At this point, I figured I could keep emailing back and forth from now until the end of eternity, or I could phone them up and get it all sorted in one go. Here's how it went.
I've got on here that you contacted us with a suggestion.
Yes, of a new ice cream flavour.
Flavour?
That's the one, yeah. Choc mint chip ice cream I've come up with.
Yes, yeah.
And basically, from the last email that I got, I was told that the suggestion would be passed on, and then it may be considered for further development. I wanted to make sure that it was considered for further development. You see, because I know sometimes I've been told things like this before. I just wanted to make sure it was being taken seriously.
Yeah. So I mean, what we do, Jacob, is we're kind of the middlemen. So we're the only customer-facing team, but we ensure that the consumer comments get passed to the relevant team. So my colleague Sophie that you spoke with yesterday has passed your case over to the team that would deal with that. Whether or not that is something that we can guarantee will be looked into, unfortunately, that's not information that we would ever be privy to. We can assure you that your comments will be passed on, your suggestion will be passed on, but whether or not that's definitely something that would be executed is not something that we can guarantee, unfortunately.
Right, yeah, I see where you're coming from there. I just thought I'd like a couple more things passed on then, if that's all right.
Okay, yeah.
Because basically,
have you got some more suggestions?
Well, it's sort of more suggestions based on that. I've gone a little bit further into my creativity with it, you see, and I've written a jingle for like an advert that could be used for it, which I can play for you.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, so I'll play that for you now. So it goes like this. What do you need when times are hard? When happiness isn't on the cards? You need something that tastes like a dream. You need chocolate mint chip ice cream. So here's a top tip when you want to flip and you need to get a grip because your shoulder's got a chip after a nip slip. Get yourself some choc mint chip. And that's the jingle.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Jacob.
Not a problem at all. If you could pass that on, I'd be very grateful.
Say what I can do from this point forward would be to pass your comments on. I can't guarantee that will be something that you will ever hear back from, unfortunately. If you do, we do have your details.
Yeah.
But as I say, it's not something we wouldn't, from this point forward, we ourselves wouldn't be getting back in contact with you. But if you ever do have anything else that you want to share with us, that's absolutely fine. You can give us a call back. We're open weekdays 8 till 6.
Right, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep thinking of some new ideas, see if I can come up with the next revelation.
Yeah, perfect. Please do.
Thank you very much for your help today.
Alright then, take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers, you too. Bye. For the record, I don't know why I put on a bit of an accent during that, but I figured once I started, I had to commit to it. So for now, I've done as much as I can and I'll just have to wait for a response. Fingers crossed, we'll see chocolate mint chip ice cream on the shelves in the not too distant future. Thanks very much for watching.